Michael here from Solosaurus. Welcome to another Nemesis playthrough video. This time I'm going to change things up. We're going to do one video per turn so I can try focusing on increasing the cinematics and the imagery in the video. So we'll see how this works out. Hopefully you will enjoy the result, and thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I appreciate everybody joining me on this journey. So let's get right into it. The silence aboard the Nemesis is a lie. Every shudder of the hull, every shadow stretching across the bulkhead, it's all just a mask for the nightmare, hunting the scout and the medic in the dark. 6 turns have bled away. We've already seen the Queen appear and brutally assault the scout, and the ship's many malfunctions rapidly are turning it from a vessel into a broken tomb. Our luck is venting out into the vacuum of space right alongside the life support. And now, there is no time to rest. The objective is still out there. The escape pods feel a million light years away, and the margin for error is exactly 0. Deep breath. Check your gear. Check your corners. Let's dive into turn 7. The comms room. The signal can be sent from here, but not with the Queen standing between her and her goal. The scout presses her hand against her side. Her flight suit is soaked. The serious wound has gone from screaming to something worse, a dull, spreading cold. Beneath her suit, the tight wound weeps. And somewhere in the back of her mind, in her very blood now, something else has taken root. A contamination she can feel, but cannot name. The Queen towers in the dim light, a nightmare of teeth and biomechanical terror. The scout knows if she stays, she dies. Discretion isn't just the better part of valor, it's the only option left. She runs. Run, she tells herself. Discretion is the better part of valor. Live and let valor come later. She bolts for the nearest dark and unexplored room, just 1 corridor away. The Queen senses her prey slipping away. A limb, or something like one, lashes out of the shadow behind her and misses. The horrific limb tears through the dark air where the scout had been a half second before. The Queen is the penultimate of danger, the most visceral, violent threat on this ship, but it is not, this time, fast enough. The scout does not look back. She never looks back. The corridor opens, and she throws herself through. The scout stumbles into the dark. The emergency lights flicker on, bathing the room in a bloody red glow. It's a monitoring room. Banks of dead screens and 1 wall of crates that might hold salvation, or just 1 more weight to carry. 4 of them. Her fingers itch towards the supplies, but the room is wrong. Another system has failed, the 5th now. She's almost certain the Nemesis is dying around her by inches. Every room she enters a little more broken than the last. And her flight has not been silent. Back down the corridor she just fled through, something registers the disturbance. A noise, a scent, a vibration in the hull, a marker of her passage laid down like a breadcrumb for the wrong kind of follower. The scout freezes, listens, decides. The scout looks towards the ship's remaining dark zones. 2 unexplored sectors left. Her objective demands she press into the unknown, but her vision blurs from the pain in her side, and the screech of the enraged Queen still echoes in her mind. To boldly go into the dark right now is suicide. The scout is bleeding. Her body feels like it is revolting, changing, and the Queen is so close she can almost taste copper and rot in the recycled air. Not like this, she thinks. not stumbling blind into the dark, gut open with that thing on my heels. Through the bulkhead, she sees the green emergency lights of the medbay. The emergency room is the next room over. The medic is in there. Salvation, bandages, a steady hand, and the humming glow of an energy charge that the medic has and the scout could use. Every hallway out of the emergency room is marked with noise, every one except the technical corridor at the medic's back. A thread of quiet in a ship full of screaming. The scout reaches for her training. Reconnaissance. Relying on years of deep space survival training, the scout centers herself. She assesses the environment, noting every loose grating and piece of shattered glass. She slips through the shadows, stepping precisely where the metal will not groan. She bypasses the echoing corridors entirely, moving like a ghost. She steps into the blinding white light of the emergency room. The medic turns, eyes wide at the sight of the blood. The scout drops to her knees, safe for now, but for how long? The medic's sterile calm in the emergency room is shattered. The scout stumbled in, collapsing against a biobed. She is pale, drenched in sweat, and clutching her side. Her breathing is ragged. The medic does not hesitate. In this hell, you don't ask what happened, you just fix what's broken. Before the blood loss can take her, the medic makes a tactical choice. She reaches into her supply webbing, discarding an unnecessary medical staple, and pulls out a heavy, glowing cylinder, an energy charge. She shoves it hard into the scout's hands. The scout's rifle needs ammo, and her motion tracker needs power. In the dark corridors of the Nemesis, vision and firepower are just as vital as bandages. Now, the bleeding. The medic pulls out her specialized kit, slipping into the cold, calculated mindset of a pharmacist. She targets the serious wound, tearing at the scout's ribs. It isn't a gentle process. The medic packs the laceration with coagulating foam and wraps the ribs tight with auto-binding gauze. The bleeding stops. The immediate crippling shock of the injury fades. The serious wound is dressed. The effects are nullified, but the medic knows the grim reality. The flesh is still torn. The bone is still bruised. The card remains on the scout's board. She's stabilized for now, but a dressed wound is only a temporary fix on a ship that wants them both dead. Time is running out. The ship's internal chronometer ticks down relentlessly. T-8. Deep in the central hull, heavy locking mechanisms disengage. The hibernatorium is now unlocked. The sleep pods are primed and waiting, but slipping into cryosleep without checking the coordinates or the engine status is just another way to possibly die in the dark. Back in the blood-stained comms room, the Queen stands alone. She sniffs the air, tasting the fear of the prey that just slipped through her claws. But instead of throwing her massive weight down the hallway to pursue them, she stops. Her head tilts. She hears something that we cannot. She turns away. Moving with terrifying purpose, she tears open the access panel to Corridor 3, the technical corridors. The apex predator of the Nemesis disappears into the maintenance shafts. She isn't just hunting anymore. She is maneuvering. She is in the walls. The ship's automated systems spasm again. Evacuation pod ejection. Escape pod 1 jettisons from the hull, blasting off into the cold void of space, completely empty. A perfectly good lifeboat wasted. Only one pod remains, with room for 2. The options for survival are shrinking by the minute. And then the quiet returns. But it is a deceptive, hollow quiet. In the dark, unseen corners of the ship, the swarm shifts. A blank token is drawn, a momentary reprieve for the crew, but a devastating blow to their future. The Hive is multiplying. A fully grown adult intruder joins the stalking swarm. There are no more blanks left in the darkness. The safety net is gone. The next time the shadows move, they will strike. The Nemesis drifts through the abyss, a haunted metal tomb. The scout and the medic are trapped together in the blinding white light of the emergency room, clutching their weapons, their wounds freshly bound. But the light cannot save them. The ship is falling apart. The escape routes are vanishing, and somewhere in the ventilation shafts above their heads, the Queen is crawling. An adult has joined the hunt, and the walls themselves seem to be breathing. Turn 8 begins next. Pray you see them before they see you.